There's no doubt that online advertising is one of the most effective ways to connect with your customers. Whether it's through your website, social media, or another virtual platform, it's never been easier to reach people. You're probably thinking though, how much are these ads going to cost me? I already have a tight marketing budget. So which platform is right for my brand? Well, the answer lies within understanding the average cost per click and how it can be used to determine which platforms will work best for your business advertising strategy. Let's run through the basics of CPC advertising and the relative costs of using Google, Facebook, and Instagram to make sure that you get maximum bang for your buck. Hey guys, it's Jack here from Neighbourhood, where we help brands find, sell, and keep their people. So, what is CPC advertising? Let's start by understanding the basics. CPC advertising stands for cost per click. This type of marketing strategy relies on display ads placed within a social media platform. Each time a viewer clicks on the ad, the company incurs a cost. Here's an example. If a platform charges 5 cents per click and a specific ad was selected 1,000 times that day, the advertiser would receive a bill for $50. If that brand set a daily limit of $50, then the display ad would be deactivated until the next day. So the next time you click on a cleverly placed video ad, think about how much that brand paid for your attention. Now that you understand the basics of CPC advertising, let's get into how to calculate the average CPC for display ads. Doing this involves delving further into how the cost per click is determined, otherwise known as the ad auction. The advertisers decide how much they're willing to pay for every click, and the ones that pay the most receive better placement for their display ads. Display ads are a pay-to-play space. The more you're willing to pay, the better chance you have that your ad will appear in someone's newsfeed that matches your target audience. The cost of your products also plays a role in CPC for display ads. The pricier your product offering, the more you need to be willing to spend if you want your marketing campaign to succeed. So why did we just walk through the auction process if we are just trying to calculate the average CPC? Shouldn't it just equal the amount you are bidding? The short answer is no, because your average cost per click will vary. When your max bid represents the most you're willing to pay per click-through, there is a good chance that your actual spend will be less. To calculate your average CPC, you need to divide the total cost of your clicks by the total number of clicks. So, how do the top platforms shape up? As you may have guessed by now, the cost per click varies based on the ad platform that you choose. Most of them make you set a target CPC for each ad campaign. But this begs the question, what is the average CPC for display ads? And how much should you be spending? Unfortunately, the answer to that is like asking how long a piece of string is. It will depend on many different factors, like the ad platform, the type of ads, your target audience, your industry, and even the strategy you use to set your bids. It's still helpful to compare each option though. So let's look at how the top display ad platforms perform. First up, Facebook. Placing display ads on Facebook is a great way to boost your exposure and improve your brand awareness. It has some of the best display ad targeting options, so you can focus on a very narrow audience. For instance, you can target specific interests, demographics, behaviors, and more. The goal is to get the most engagement possible for the lowest CPC. Their broad user base and high levels of engagement make it an ideal platform for display ads. While most advertising costs on Facebook are measured through CPC, since increasing traffic is usually the main goal, marketing objectives like brand awareness can be set up, where you pay for every 1,000 impressions. Facebook display ads are like other platforms because they require you to bid for space. Your ads can range anywhere from 50 cents per click to $10 per click. It all depends on your industry, target audience, and other unique variables. According to WordStream, the average CPC for a Facebook ad is $1.72. This includes data from all industries though, so some outliers can affect this figure. For example, the finance industry has some of the highest average costs at $3.77, while retail is much lower at just 70 cents. So that mindless accidental click on an ad that you didn't want to watch just cost that company around $2. Next, Instagram. Instagram display ads operate very similarly to those on Facebook. This shouldn't come as a surprise though, since the ads are set up through Facebook Business Manager. Again, the ad costs are calculated on a CPC basis, and you can choose to set a daily budget to limit your costs. One feature that is unique to Instagram is that it allows you to set a lifetime budget rather than capping your spending each day. You can set a total budget for the entire marketing campaign. This option makes Instagram display ads especially attractive because you can share your content on the cheapest day or time to drive down your expenses. So how does the CPC on Instagram compare? The average cost per click ranges between 70 cents and $1 on this platform. It is important to note that certain industries and demographics will have a higher CPC. If your target age group is between 18 and 34 years old, you can expect to pay more for your display ads on Instagram. Think about it. Millennials and Gen Z are experts at dodging ads and skipping through marketing plugs. Of course, it's going to be more expensive to get their attention, but the trade-off may be worth it. Studies have found that ads on Instagram have some of the highest engagement rates when compared to other platforms. Even if you pay a bit more, you may still come out ahead. Finally, we have Google, the OG display ads platform. Google Ads also relies on an auction system, and this process occurs every time someone types in a query into their search bar. Unlike the other platforms, there are more factors than your bid amount that can affect your performance. Not only do you need to optimize your bid for specific keywords, but you also have to maintain a high quality score to get better ad positioning. Your quality score is calculated based on the relevance of your content, based on the user's search intent and their overall experience on your site. Google Ads is the latest platform for this type of marketing, and it is optimized to find users with purchasing intent. They are not the cheapest, but you are paying for clicks that are more likely to convert into revenue in the long term. You can broadly focus on keywords along with some demographics, but the targeting features are less advanced when compared to Facebook and Instagram. The average CPC on Google Ads is $2.69. You'll notice this figure is higher than the averages for Facebook and Instagram, so this is something to consider when choosing where to place your ads. The platform allows you to control your max CPC, so you could always reduce this number, but that may limit your total number of sales. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you can hit that bell so you stay up to date on all our latest videos delivered every week to your inbox. As you get comfortable with calculating the average CPC for display ads, now it's time for the next dreaded step, budgeting your marketing campaign. One way to do this is to figure out your target ROI, as this metric will help determine your ideal CPC. If you're not sure where to start with that equation, consider using the standard revenue to ad ratio of 5:1. A 5:1 revenue ad ratio means that you earn $5 in revenue for each $1 that is spent with display ads. This is a nice round number to use, since it amounts to a 20% cost per acquisition. If this is still too expensive, consider other strategies, like cross-selling and upselling, to increase your average customer value. There are many different types of ads and ad networks out there. Some may work better than others for you, depending on what type of product and/or service you offer. To make sure you're getting value when using an advertising network, reach out to our team here at Neighbourhood and see how we can help grow your business using CPC advertising effectively. But for now, that's all. If you found this video helpful, then feel free to share it with someone who needs a hand with their CPC advertising. You can also subscribe to our blog, where you'll find a bunch more tools, tips, and templates to help you find, sell, and keep your people, just like Neighbourhood does. So that's it from me. Happy marketing.